outside the house.
Yeah, but I'm not singing very loudly.
What was that?
I'm not singing very loudly. You wanna play in the house?
What?
You wanna play in the house?
What?
You wanna play in the house?
Do I?
Yeah.
It doesn't, it doesn't feel like a set to me.
Like a what?
A set.
What do you mean?
A set is a staging of things which makes it have a certain type of I don't know, what is a set? Is it, you have costume, you have
You kind of have to be flexible in the situation.
what?
You have to.
Being flexible, I'm playing at 11.
Iceland.
Don't have a long.
Upside down, they'll be worse and worse.
I got a lot of relatives in New York.
Okay.
They live in Long Island.
That's
Okay.
really quite strange.
Ow! Ow!
I'm going to give her a rap in the nose in a second if she continues this.
Ow! Ow! Mimi! Ow! That hurts. God. Okay.
On the basis of the Asuparatasata, that is the Milky Way, it was flying from the planet Karatas to the solar system Panditsmoit, the sun of which is called the pole star. On this spaceship was Beelzebub with his kinsmen and close companions. He was on his way to the planet Rovozvadrender to a conference in which he had consented to take part at the request of friends long standing. Only the remembrance of these old friendships had induced him to accept the invitation, for he was no longer young, and so lengthy a voyage with its inevitable hardships was by no means an easy task for one of his years. A short time before his voyage, Beelzebub had returned home to the planet Karatas, a place of his arising, and from which, due to circumstances not depending on his essence, he had passed many years of his existence in conditions alien to his nature.
Oh my God, that is such stupid writing. I mean, not stupid, just
These
annoying.
long years of an existence unsuited to him, with all the perceptions and experiences foreign to his essence, had not failed to leave a noticeable mark on his common present.
Who is this, Gurdjieff?
Yeah,
It's just insane.
yeah, it's pretty, it gets worse.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it is morning time. It is time to awaken and be alive. Hello there. Hello.
Story have then screens. To me, it's an increasing of the desire to have the smartphone, because that's a smartphone on the ceiling reproducing the action, so that people can again be pushed towards their smartphones, because everybody sees everything on screen now. So I'm sitting now looking at the lush vista. When people come to see me, I'm forbidding smartphone. When I sing to somebody eye to eye, what all of a sudden happens is that all of a sudden a smartphone is lifted up in front of their eyes to capture me singing to them. And it makes me distant from them, and it makes me sad.
Are you sitting with Dad there? You're lying next to Dad then while he works on his book. That's so sweet. What a sweet picture. Little teddy bear girl is in her bed. While it's raining, it's so nice.
So something I was just talking to Bunny about just now is this kind of state that my life is in right now with my singing and my expressive thing that I want to do. I was really depressed initially when we got here, very overwhelmed by all of the things I had to do to get us settled here, not sure if it was the right choice. I still don't know if it's the right choice. I don't think I ever will, which is okay. I had to get visas, all this stuff, requirements for getting settled here, getting the puppy, getting her settled, making our house comfortable, and then me realizing that I don't want to pray for him anymore in the way that Thoth is, that I want to do something, I want to perform for people, I want to be in front of people, and I really am having to accept that isn't happening right now, and it bothers me. I have to accept that too, and it bothers me, and it irritates me, and it disturbs me. And that also recognizing that there's nothing I can do about it. Right now, I have done the best I can. When I first kind of got out of that depressive state, I started singing at all the open mics again, which is kind of the only option there is here to do in order to sing without getting hired by some kind of space, restaurants or whatever, which I don't have the work visas to do and I don't want to get. So I'm just having to accept that I'm in this state of that. I was also going out and singing with some friends at Zest, which I was finding really enjoyable for a minute, but then I was realizing and feeling the lack of support, that I didn't feel like I was really receiving anything in return for all of the effort I was putting in, which is generally how it is in life, especially as an artist, is you give so much of yourself and then you don't really receive much in return. We experienced that very deeply when we were here when we first arrived in November and December. We went out and we sang endlessly until my voice felt like it was bleeding and I had to take a break and stop singing. And we didn't receive anything from having done that. It was just a bunch of people saying, wow, oh, that's so cool. And then, us not getting compensated in any way whatsoever. So now I'm really in this state of having to accept that I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to do and what's going to happen and what I'm going to do to be able to perform again. Thoth is very pleased with he's creating his own thing, figuring that out and how he's going to do his performances in the house, and he has this little temple space but he's doing that for now, and that will end at some point because we'll move to another house in a few months, and he doesn't know how he's going to manage things then. So I just need to kind of let myself be in this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I'm going to ever get to express myself musically in front of an audience ever again. I'm aware that things can change, but I have to just kind of let things be that way and let myself feel all the feelings that come up when that is true for me. Because I notice that when I so don't want to feel the feelings of inadequacy and doubt and fear and sadness and all the things that come up when I'm not getting to share my talents, when I'm not getting to share my singularly unique gift of my voice. That so many dark and disturbing and questioning feelings and thoughts come up. And I so don't want to feel those feelings that I'll just go and do whatever I can do to not feel those feelings, in which I would continue to pray for him with Thoth, even though it was making me miserable to go out and play when there was no one around watching and there was no money anymore. Or in this situation, I would go out and keep playing at all the open mics and singing my head off everywhere and still feeling like I wasn't being supported, just in order to not feel these feelings. And so now I'm just trying to just let myself feel the feelings, let anything come up that comes up, and not try to do something to fix it. And Thoth was saying that the most important thing is just to be patient right now, to let the answer come, because I'm not in a position where I need it to come, or it must come, or I'm going to starve, or we're not going to survive like before. And that's why I never let myself really sit in this kind of space of what do I want to do? What do I really want to do with my talents, with my voice? I would try to, I'd just continue to do the same thing, or I'd do something that was unsatisfactory because I didn't want to feel how it felt to not do it, not do anything. So that's where I am, and I just have to be patient with myself and patient with the situation and let things unfold, because when the right thing comes, when the right thing for me is supposed to come, it will. And the answer, it will be clear for me. I will understand, and I'll be like, this is right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And Thoth will be supportive of me. He always has been, and that's amazing. So that's where I am right now, and it's hard, but it's one step at a time, I guess.
You coming in to take a nappy with me? Crazy girl. Who's the crazy girl? Who is that crazy girl? Oh, who is the crazy?
Open the door. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's amazing. I haven't seen it like this.
Looks at mommy. Looks all the time. Looks at mommy. He looks at mom. Mommy.
I was talking about how the uniqueness of our relationship is that we can be completely, uniquely ourselves at the same time as being a couple, and that's very, very like impossibly rare in this world. Is that Thoth is so him. He's so much himself, and I'm so much me, and we can be a unit. Have another spoon for myself.
Thank you.
Please. It makes it really special. Here we are. Headed this way.
How do you describe the puppet tutor just by calling it a puppet tutor?
Call it a
It's out
puppet
there in the
tutor.
wilderness.
Going to see, it's out in the wilderness, yeah.
There.
We're going to see Zubin and family. Here it comes. Here we go.
Right near where you're living.
It's right in our yard.
Oh, in your yard.
So,
Oh.
so who comes to share that with you?
Whoever does. Yesterday, a neighbor came and walked in, and that
So
was
you
very
do it
sweet.
no matter what.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
not.
need
It
an
doesn't have
audience.
anything to do with
It's not
people.
an audience.
We just had a discussion about about people and performance and stuff. And
We're going to Cyan Point. It's so nice. There's our friends.
A lovely morning chit-chatting together. So nice.
About a wider audience, but I had a meeting with Netflix, which is pretty.
You're so beautiful. Mm. Mimi has one. Happy Jew, happy Jew, happy Jew, happy Jew.
move your hips and move your hand up. Move it and they shake.
Here we are at dusk. It's been a minute just coming here to eat.
These are overnight oat pillows. Are really pretty. Really nice.
Yummy, yummy. We haven't been to Zest in a minute. It's really nice to be here.
They don't want that. That's how they make money, so they really make it impossible for you to do that.
What are we talking about right now?
YouTube videos have they show you whatever you've been looking at.
No, in general, what are we talking about? It's this big
Talking about
conversation.
burgeoning cells.
What does that mean?
That means flowering. That means I look in the garden and I watch the flowers open their little petals and smile at me. And every time they do that, it was a lot of work. They came up through the soil. They pushed aside the soil. Their leaves unwrapped from their bodies. They reached out and they looked for the sun. And then they lapped up the sun and they made them stronger. And then their color flew out of their little cheeks. And they smiled.
Is that what we're doing right now?
Okay, lovely.
Right?
Now he has his for mushrooms. Good. Yummy. There we go.
No matter whether I'm doing it in the backyard, doing it on a stage, doing it because I am a transmuter and I somehow have been given the most obnoxious experiences as a child to learn how to love myself And through the performance, I can transmute the hurt feelings and the sadness I have from having been hated so much in my childhood and young life, and turn it into a loving energy. And that really is powerful in the world.
Burned alive and choked by the smokies.
You can't bother Mimi.
Kayana need something like this.
Yeah, I know.
I know he does.
Online.
I know.
My husband. Oh my God.
Yeah, and they brothers.
You're sad.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Kayana from.
She loves you.
Yeah,
Look at
so
that.
sad. Yeah, so sweet. So sweet.
This your dog.
No.
She's following Mimi.
It's okay.
Mimi's you.
So sweet. There you go. There you go. So sweet. Good girl, Mimi.
Dito benching ka na, di? Dito sa kabaw ng ganun. Are you pregnant?
No.
Pregnant? You?
No?
Oh, I think you pregnant. No. What is it?
We're at Aldi's watching the sunset. And the staff is playing the balloons. I am figuring out. Today we are going through a huge amount of philosophical stuff. Just figuring out how we want to live and what we want to do, and that it's all okay. And yay, Mimi! Oh yeah, Tata, Tata, sweetly with Tata, sweetly with Tata. She's so much my puppy now. Last time we were here was like a month ago, and she was not so much my puppy. We were more like worrying over her and not sure if she was okay, and now she's our puppy. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that wonderful, Mimi sweet? Come here, baby.
That's cool, sweet orange.
Hey, Annie Boo. You having a good time? You having a good time? Yeah. Baby and daddy, oh, so sweet. So sweet. Oh. Mimi, here we go. Here we go. Yikes! Wow.
I will maybe put in the not in the sun. Maybe they will dry coming again.
Very high.
We're having an interesting experience of realizing that we want to stay at this house, at Nyoman's house, for longer than we initially were planning, because the house that Kadik has, he has a big compound space, and we would have a house on the compound, but the house is kind of small, and it's very close to other houses. Thank you. So there wouldn't really be anywhere for Thoth to be able to do his performances. And he can do it here at Nyoman's place. And Nyoman was cleaning the house earlier and was saying to him, please don't go, we love you guys and we want you to stay forever. And so I just started going like, what if we did? What if we just stayed longer? And it seems like we're going to be able to, so we'll see what happens. Do you have anything to say?
The house is so clean, Mimi. Isn't it sweet?